Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 1st of December, 2022. Oh, I've just realised it's the 1st of December. I was expecting another day, yes, in November. I've just realised, oh dear, there were some end-of-the-month things that I was supposed to do yesterday that I better do very quickly now before I start work. The date has surprised me, jumped up on me. Now, this is the Guardian hard level Sudoku puzzle, first hard level of the week. We have hard level on Thursday, Friday, as designated by them. We're never quite sure exactly how difficult it's going to be. This channel, if you're new here, is not just about Sudoku. It is also my chance to blog whatever I'm in the mood to blog about or talk about. And that's why it has such a weird title. So I did mention a couple of days ago, I'm not sure if anybody noticed, but I mentioned a podcast that I said I'd started listening to by Rachel Maddow, who's a presenter on MSNBC. And she's very good. She goes into a lot of details, but she has this. There was a previous series called Bagman, which was really good as well. And this latest one called Ultra, is about how the Nazis almost did manage in some ways to get away with so much stuff in the US around about the time just before America entered World War II. Almost succeeded in stopping the Americans entering World War II with propaganda paid for by Nazis and people paid for by Nazis, including politicians and stuff like that, but also about the legal shenanigans and stuff like that. And it's really intriguing and goes into great detail. I think I really recommend it if you've got some time, to listen to a podcast. Wherever you get your podcasts, look for the word Ultra. And I think you'll be engrossed as I am. I'm following along with it. It's really, really good. And also the parallels with today. There's so many things that you're going, just like now. The MAGA movement of today, and you can see the originals, the America First movement, and the Christian right and stuff like that. Oh my God, there's just so much where you're just going to go, oh God, yes. Anyway, that's something to look out for, and also I think it also implies how difficult it's going to be to go all the way for Americans with this. They don't like to indict politicians. Politicians are far too powerful in the US. They get away with murder. And what else? So some sad news for people of my age. Passing of Christine McVie. And that's a name I'm sure you know if you are kind of around about my age. Because she was one of the members of Fleetwood Mac. And when I was young, every single household on planet Earth must have had the albums, the Rumours album by Fleetwood Mac, which was just everywhere. There were a couple of albums that were everywhere. I think that one, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, and maybe Peter Frampton Comes Alive or something like that. Those were the three. Well, certainly in Britain anyway, I guess, because the British content, they were British people, although actually with huge US followings as well. So probably true in America as well. I was, of course, slightly exaggerating when I said planet Earth. I didn't really mean it. Right. So shall we get on with the game of Sudoku? Because that's probably why you're here. Although I hope you do come to hear my ramblings as well. Let's get on with the game then. So I'm going to start with what I can see first of all, and what I can see first of all are the nines blocking like this. Now, I'm not going to explain the rules of Sudoku because it is a hard level day, and that should mean that you know how to play the rules, how to play the game basically at least. So I should just say that I use the term blocking when I mean restricting, any numbers. So we've got 9 blocking down here and blocking across here. That puts 9 in either this square or this square, but either way we'll block down here, and the 9 across here is going to give us a 9 in that square there. Then we have 9 across here, 9 across here. That's going to give us a 9 like so. Okay, I think we can't probably can't do much more with the 9s for the moment, so I shall just let them lie. Can I see anything else that looks easy? Well, yeah, we've got 7 blocking these 2 squares here, so we need a 7 over here to complete that. To complete that section of the row. The missing numbers here are in fact 4 and 5. Knowing that's 4 and 5, is that going to help me? 897, 897. Oh dear, and 89. Oh dear. The 8s will come in handy though. The 8 blocking down here and the 8 across here is going to give us an 8 like so. Then we have the 8s going up and across here like that. There's our 8. Right, what's next on the agenda? Next, I can see 5s blocking like this, and a 5 up here, so that has to be a 5. Now we got the 5 blocking here, so we know that the 5's in that square. 4 will finish the row then. 4 blocking up here, and 4 across here means that this must be a 4. Excuse me. We have 7 blocking this square, 7 blocking this square, so here's our 7. Let's not deselect the 7 because there's something else I can do with 7s. That means put 1 there. Put it there, pal. 7 across here, 7 across here, and 7 up here. Means that 7 is in that square, and guess what? I think, we've got 7 across here, we've got 7 up here. Excuse me if I get the right key down. There we go, 7s are done. Excuse me, I'm trying to not cough into the microphone and explode your eardrums. Okay, we've got 3 blocking these 2 squares. We've got 3 blocking here. We need a 3 for this row, so let's put the 3 there. Okay, I think the missing digits along here are 2, 4, and 8. So we've got a 4 and an 8 here, so that's got to be a 2 then. Okay, we've got 3 missing numbers here, which are 1, 5, and 6. We've got a 1 and a 6 in this block, so that's got to be a 5. Now, I do believe we can get a 6 by saying 6 blocks down here. Right, so 6 is in one of these 2 squares, blocking along here like this, the 6 blocking down here, but also 6 must appear in either this square or this square, so that can't be a 6 down there. That must be a 6, like so. we have our 3 blocking across here and 3 blocking down here. So here's our 3. Oh no. Excuse me. I almost jumped the gun with something there. That was not true. Are we kind of in a position to start looking for more difficult things yet? Do we need to do that yet or not yet? I'm not sure. I'm just going to look at this 6 though. 6 is blocking up here this time. Puts 6 like this, blocking across here. That puts 6 into those squares. We've got 6s like this. But I think over here, not yet. I think 6s are still possible like that. What have we got intersecting over here? 8's there. 4's. Daydreaming again. Come on, wake up. Got to. By the way, I am working today, so I'm not sure about the how much Sudoku I'll be able to get out today. Right, come on, get with it, get with it, get with it. All right, I'm going to click on the digits because I'm kind of... oh, as soon as I do that, there you go. Thank you. There's a 1 in that square there. So this is now 1 and 3, right? Because we've got, look, 3 blocking up here like this. We've got the 1 blocking across here. So this has to be 1 and 3. This is 2. I've been looking at this block for yonks. Hey, mouse. Mouse, help. Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to have to do a quick battery change. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Don't go. Oh, knocking batteries on the floor and everything. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't go away. I shall resume my mousing operations in just a sec. I did charge these other batteries up last night, and these other ones are good ones. Come on, come on. There we go. Right. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing now. I've totally lost it. What was I saying? 2's. Right, okay. 2's across here. 2 up here. See, just a small distraction like that makes me lose my concentration, which is why I'm not particularly brilliant at Sudoku. But anyway, right now we can see the 2 and the 6 blocking down here. That puts 2 and 6 into these squares. And so therefore, this has got to be a 1 to complete the column. And this will be a 2. Oh, excuse me, 2 here. We have 2 blocking across here, 2 down here. So that's our 2. Now we can see the 1 blocking across here like this. We need a 1 in this square, obviously for this column. So that's our 1, and a 4 finishes off that column. 2, 6. Okay, 4's there. Okay, so let me just have a quick look at what goes in here. This is 4, 6, 8, I guess. 4, 6, 8, one of each. But anyway, since that's 4, 6, and 8, let's see what else we can get. That's still 4, 8 over here, isn't it? Okay. 4, 6, and 8. So then the 2s are no good because they are in those squares. The 3s are like that, these squares down here, which doesn't help much. So 2, 3, 4, 5 are 5s are up here. And 9s are still like that. So it ain't over. The fat lady has not yet sung. There's more to be done. Okay, we are missing 3, 6, and 9 in this column. Row at the top here, and we have a 9 and a 6 blocking this square, so it must be a 3. And now we can say 3 blocks this square, so this is our 3, and the last number over here is 1. Now 1 will appear in this square down here, and the last number for this column is going to be 6, I think. Okay, with our 6 blocking down here, puts the 6 there, of course. The last number to place up here is going to be an 8, if I can hit the right key, and the missing number down here is a 4, I think. Am I right? I think so. Okay. All right, so we're almost done now. Almost home and dry. I think the majority of the difficult bits are over, if they were indeed difficult. Maybe just not difficult, but reasonably medium level, let's say. This has got to be an 8 for this row now, hasn't it? Apparently we haven't got all the 8s yet. Oh no, because there's an 8 blocking here. We have to fill in the 8 there. Now we have all the 8s. And this missing digit here is going to be a 9. What's left? What's this missing here? 4, 5, is it? And are we also missing 4 or 5 here? I think we are. Okay. And don't know from up here, so still got a little bit to do, but I suspect not too taxing. Missing from here is 2, 6, right, which we don't have yet. So yeah, as I say, there's a little bit more to do. So let's see what we've actually got here in the middle. We've got 2s, that looks likely. 2 blocking up here. No, because we're still going to be left with 2s in those squares like that. So no, the 2 is not helpful. How about the 8s? They're done. How about the 7s? They're done. The 1s are done. What's left? Then, oh yeah, the 6 blocks up here. So we have to put our 6 in that square there. And the missing number here, is it a 9? I think it is. Okay, so now we can say 9. It's definitely finished now. 9 up, 9 down here, 9 across here. Here's our 9. And what's left? 2, 6. 1, 2, 6. 5. Where are you? Okay. 3 blocks this square and 3 blocks this square. So that means we need a 3 in this column. So that's where the 3 goes. And this would be a 4. 4 blocking down here. So here's our 4, here's our 5, here's our 4, here's our 5. 5 blocking up here, down here, or just look along the column to see what's missing and you'll find it's a 5. 2, 6, can we get it yet? Not yet. Okay, so we got to look here. 2, else don't we have? 3. Okay, so 3 blocks up here like this and 3 across here. So here is our 3. This then will be our 2. 2 blocks across here. So here's our 2. Here's our 6. 6 blocks back that way. 6 does it for us there. And to finish today's hard level Guardian, but not particularly hard, a 4 will suffice. Thank you very much. Don't forget, try to check out that podcast. I think you'll find it really engrossing. Bye-bye.